I put some tubes back in the King radio. 4 of these came with the radio, and 2 of them I had from other radios that were bad. And I labeled the tubes as bad. I just use them for filler, but I'm not even sure if the ones that came with the radio are any good. But I love looking at the labels. A Diana tube. I never heard of Diana tube. But yeah, the old labels are great. I went through and checked everything. All the coils on top work. It's 3 transformers underneath. One had an open secondary. That wouldn't be terrible. You could always replace that. One of the wire wound resistors, hard to say that, is open. Same deal. You could fix that or replace it. Just the price of the tubes. I mean, it's just, these are pretty pricey, and I just want this as a display item. I only paid $10 for it, but if someone were to put $100 or so into this thing, it would probably work. And the 2 capacitors are still in there, 0.1s, and one was still at 0.14. So this thing would probably work for just putting tubes in it and maybe replace 1 or 2 parts. It's not too bad for almost 100 years old. And I'm gonna try to put these on some backing, try to preserve those, put them inside the cabinet. And I got the chassis screws soaking in navel jelly. They're all rusted and nasty from all the mouse droppings and everything. So I got them soaking. And I'm just going to try to put this thing all back together. I used some heavy construction paper and just glued it on there. You can see how much the mouse ate up. But I even managed to use the original staples to tack it back in where it should have been. It's all back together again, and I can't believe how good this looks. For what it looked like when we started, just nasty and dirty, and inside's all cleaned up again. And I got all the documentation inside, so I have to put the last one in that was inspected, passed inspection. There, and I'm going to put in a copy of the schematic. So further down the road, if I want to redo it, I'll know exactly what to fix. And I'll probably display it just like this with the lid open, the King radio, and just look inside. But my biggest challenge yet is actually something that was being hauled to a dumpster. Here's the Philco, speaking of dumpsters. Still waiting to get that chassis. Hopefully it cuts down. Get this little thing playing again. But this is, in this crate, it's a 7S363, I believe, is the model. Yeah, our family is friends with the family that has a masonry company. And they were giving their shops a good clean out, and someone said, "Hey, anybody want this?" And they were carrying it to the dumpster. And my friend stuck his head out of the bay window and goes, "Hey, wait up, I know someone who might like that." So they stopped and he held it for me and I picked it up. Yeah, it needs a lot of work. You can see the top is just trashed. I think it can be saved though. These little push buttons are gone. Glass is still there, thankfully, but the little rubber ring around it's gone. All these buttons are gone. You can get, I believe, these at Renovated Radios, I think is the website. They sell replacements. It still turns. I think the belt is gone. I believe this is a belt drive, if I remember. So it doesn't move. This works. So that's not all frozen up. In the back, it's pretty nasty. It's all, but yeah, they're all covered in cobwebs and dirt, but they were getting ready to throw it in the dumpster. It does have that, what is it, 6x5 tube? So I gotta check the transformer, make sure that's not duped. But I don't see anything leaking out here. But first, I haven't done anything to it. This is the way it be hauled at home. This is the way it looked. I think this should be fun. This is gonna be my biggest challenge, I think, yet. Getting this thing to work and to make the cabinet look look nice, because it should be, like darker here and lighter here, and I got some stripes going up here on the sides. Let's see, like right here, dark here, dark, dark. Grow cloth, hopefully I can get some of that at Kutztown and replace that. But everything's here, none of a couple little dings here and there. I'll have to try to do something, or maybe just live with it like that, and just a battle scar. But I'm excited to get started on this, and then hopefully get a replacement chassis for the Philco, get that going again. So this is going to be my probably the deepest dive yet. This will take a long, long time. But between this one and then the Philco, I've already got another year's worth of fixing to do. Oh, and my battery is dying on my phone, so we'll wrap this up. This will be the next one I start tearing apart and looking at. The first part, just vacuuming all the nastiness out of it. All right, well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day.